All right guys, so I just got home a few minutes ago, took a shower, and I need to make this video. I want to tell you guys about some big sales they got going on with EcoFlow. It's got a lot to do with the Amazon Prime days. I'm not going to drag this out very long. I've got things I need to get done. That's the reason why I haven't done this yet. As you know, I've already done reviews on these products that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to go into deep details on those things. I believe in their products. That's the reason why they're one of the very few that I'm doing reviews on. I want to show you one of them that I'm using now in the service van here and show you how I'm making use of that and how it comes in handy during my jobs. I will also put links down in the description below. So in the description, you'll have links to the Amazon, you'll have links to the actual EcoFlow site. You'll get 5% off the sale. The only thing it doesn't apply to is flash sales and accessories. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is the Delta 3. Okay, so the Delta 3, I've been using this for a while. It's pretty sweet. EcoFlow has a 800 watt inverter. This is really awesome for people that do a lot of traveling. So what it does, it actually powers right off the battery. It comes with a nice cord. This is so cut and play. So you just plug it into here, you hook it to your positive, your negative. It comes with a fuse for the actual battery terminal. Take your second plug here and it goes right into your actual power station in the back here. I'm able to charge my iPad. This thing has outputs of like 140 watts output. It's able to be controlled by my phone, all that stuff. Not going to go into deep details, but it'll charge any of my batteries. It'll run my vacuum pumps. It'll run my recovery machines. It's 1800 watts of power. That plug in the back here goes right into that battery charger system that I just showed you, and that's optional. You don't have to use it, but it's pretty nifty. And this system can be used to run your furnace. It can be used to pretty much anything. It's 1800 watts of 120 volt power, and it's perfectly clean sine wave. So if you're looking for something small and easy to move around, this is what I've been using in my van. I've showed it in a couple of my videos. It works out great because it automatically kicks on, kicks off. But you know, this is one of their smaller items here, the 1800 watt area. They've got even smaller than this, but I don't have any of those. One of the things I want to show you is that alternator charger. Basically what it's doing, it's taking the 12 volt DC power, upping it to about 48 volts area, and it allows this thing to charge at 800 watts. So I can recharge this thing really super fast. Now let's go ahead and jump to some of my other favorite products. All right, so let's jump over here to the house. I'm going to show you the power stations I use to keep the house happy. So down here in the basement are my two main units that I use to protect the house against power outages. But I also use the Delta 2 Max as my sub pump backup. So I'm going to show you a couple things I do here. So down here, just like normal people, it's a little bit of a mess. We've got the Ultra here. This is the Delta Pro Ultra. This is 7200 watts of continuous power. We have a 6000 watt hour battery, which is expandable up to 5 batteries. So the Ultra right here, this comes with the 7200 watt power station up on top. This is separatable. You can check out the video, which I'll put a link down in the description for this as well. It basically powers itself over here to what they call the Smart Panel 2. This Smart Panel 2 is what I love. This thing here is so simple to install. You ran a cable from here to here, it goes over to my panel, and I'm able to feed this panel here with a 100 amp breaker right over to here. It has a transfer switch also built in here for a generator, so I can literally lift it up, flip it over to that. I still have my hub switch here from my original generator install, which is kind of very similar to the same thing, which I can use a generator inlet box here. With this panel here, I'm able to hook up a smaller power station, like something like this right here, because I've got quite a bit of capacity with the two batteries. It powers my sub pump here. So this takes a big load off of the batteries here on my Ultra. Now I also have the Delta Pro 3. So the Delta Pro 3, they sent me an extra battery. So I have 8,000 watt hours of capacity. I can expand that up to 12,000. The Smart Panel 2 here has 2 additional inputs, which allows you to put either 3 Delta Pro 3s or 3 Delta Pro Ultras all together, basically doubling and tripling the power output depending on how many you have. This here makes it seamless and very simple to control. This is all done through their app, which is one of the best apps out there. I've done several different reviews on different power stations, and the EcoFlow stuff has impressed me the most. And that's the reason why I make these videos, to show you guys what actually works. That way you're not wasting your money on stuff that's junk. So if you want to see a video on the Smart Panel 2 and the Ultra, I've got links to the Ultra and the Delta Pro 3. Awesome panel system here. The Delta 2 Max works really awesome for a sub pump backup. It has 2200, 2400 watts of power. If you can't really run a gas generator where you're at, maybe you're in a secluded area where you can't get power back to it. Maybe you're in a HOA or whatever where they pretty much rule your life, and you can't have an outside generator, can't have gas. Maybe you're in California where you're not allowed to live life with anything that runs on fuel. These are the perfect options for that. You can also run the solar panels. The solar panels will charge these up really quickly. The Ultra was the very first one that gave you the ability to run 240 volt appliances. The Delta Pro 3 also has the 240 volt output. It has a 4,000 watt hour battery. The extra batteries give you an additional 4,000 watt hours, which you can add extra batteries, stack them right on top of one another. It's portable, it's a little heavy, you know, but you can check all the specs out on that. It's pretty simple. It's got the same setup as what the Ultra's got. You can plug that right into the back here. You can plug the smart generator right into there where it automatically charges it up. As you can see, the EcoFlow products are pretty big here. So there you have it, guys. There's plenty of other products that I could be going into, but I wanted to just give you the sale prices and give you the coupons that you can use. If you want to support the channel, please use those things. I do get a small commission for telling you guys about it. Otherwise, I do not get paid to do these reviews. I do get to keep the product. And if the product was junk, I wouldn't do any more reviews. The warranty's top-notch, 5-year warranty on just about everything. Check out the description to find out exactly. So to reiterate, that sale that I told you about to get the 5% extra off on top of the sale prices and what they've got going on, it ends July 18th. And if you're going to spend more than $4,000, that sale ends on July 7th. So this is going to be released most likely July 4th. So you guys have got 5, 6, 7. So you've got about 3 days before that expires to get that extra couple percentage points off there. Thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.